Let's dive into tonight's battle, Butler versus Georgetown. The Bulldogs. 9 wins, but let's be honest, this season feels like walking a tightrope with no net. They've lost 8 of their last 10 games, and their defense is as reliable as a broken clock. Seton Hall and DePaul were rare bright spots. But Marquette? They handed Butler a 78-69 loss on their own floor. But not all hope is lost. Yalmil Telfort shines like a beacon in the fog, dropping 24 points against Marquette and averaging over 16 per game. Pierre Brooks II, steady and dangerous, slicing through defenses for 15 points a game. But when it comes to road games? Let's just say Butler doesn't travel well. 0 wins away from home is a stat that haunts them. Georgetown, on the other hand, started the season with sparks, beating teams like Creighton and Xavier. But sparks don't always lead to fire. They've lost 5 of their last 6 games, and their offense struggles to find rhythm. Thomas Sorber? A talented freshman with flashes of brilliance, but inconsistency weighs him down. Micah Peavy, their quiet operator, is a bright spot with 14 points per game. Malik Mack showed potential with a 26-point performance against Xavier, but potential only gets you so far when the team can't find a groove. Georgetown's defense is solid, but cracks are beginning to show. Here's the kicker: Butler's offense is quietly lethal. They're averaging 114.2 points per 100 possessions, compared to Georgetown's shaky 105.9. Butler shoots 36% from beyond the arc, a nightmare for Georgetown's 205th-ranked three-point defense. And today's AI pick is Butler Bulldogs +4. Georgetown may have the home court, but Butler's bringing the precision and firepower. They're not just covering, they're making a statement. Buckle up. On to Game 2.
Dayton Flyers vs. St. Louis Billikens. 2 teams, 1 court, and a showdown that could swing their seasons. Dayton's been flying too close to the sun, and the crash against St. Bonaventure was the fallout. A 7-5 5-3 beatdown, missed shots, missed rebounds, and missed opportunities. That's not just a loss, it's a wake-up call. How they respond tonight could define them. Nate Santos, their senior forward, is supposed to be the savior, averaging 14.5 points and 5.4 rebounds per game. But when your team is 2-8 against the spread in the last 10 games, even the brightest stars can dim. Malachi Smith can pass all he wants, but assists don't win games when the buckets don't drop. Dayton's consistency is as shaky as a rookie's nerves in the playoffs. On the flip side, we've got St. Louis, a team on the rise. They didn't just beat VCU, they dismantled them. Shot 48% while holding VCU to 32%. That's the kind of lockdown defense coaches dream about. Robbie Avila, their centerpiece, isn't just putting up numbers, controlling games. 17 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 4 assists per night make him the glue that holds this team together. Gibson Jimerson and Isaiah Swope aren't far behind. With them, St. Louis has the kind of firepower that makes defenses second-guess themselves. But here's where it gets dangerous. St. Louis is tough on the perimeter. They allow opponents to shoot just 29% from beyond the arc. Dayton lives and dies by the 3, but tonight, that basket will feel like it has a lid on it. And today's AI pick is St. Louis Billikens 1.5. Dayton's wings may be clipped for good. St. Louis will own the tempo, box them out, and control this game from start to finish. The pressure's on, and the Billikens won't blink. On to Game 3.
Indiana versus Purdue. A rivalry as old as time, but tonight, it's not just about bragging rights, it's about survival. Indiana's been spinning its wheels, losing 4 of their last 5 games and sitting in the first 4-out group of bracketology. They've got talent, sure, but talent without chemistry is like a car without an engine, but it doesn't go anywhere. Almer Ballo is their bruiser inside. 7 feet of power, 14.5 points per game, 10.2 boards, a double-double machine. But here's the problem: their second big man, Malik Renaud, isn't stretching the floor. No triples to his name, and the offense looks clogged. Mackenzie Mgbako gives them some spacing with his 35% from deep, but this team feels like a puzzle with missing pieces. Now Purdue, a team in sync. 8 of their last 9 games have gone their way. They just buried 21 Michigan in a 91 6-4 demolition. Braden Smith is their engine, and let me tell you, this guy's an artist with the ball. 15 points, nearly 9 assists per game, and a 38.8% clip from beyond the arc. His vision turns ordinary plays into highlights. Trey Kaufman-Renn has stepped out of Zach Edey's shadow and taken over as the top scorer with 18.1 points per game. This man works the inside like a craftsman. Add Fletcher Loyer to the mix, knocking down 4 to 6.7% of his threes, and you've got a team that moves like a well-oiled machine. Purdue isn't just winning games, they're controlling them. Their offense ranks 7th in the nation, and they've covered the spread in 7 of their last 8. Indiana, meanwhile, is stuck hoping something clicks, but against a team as disciplined, hope won't cut it. And today's AI pick is Purdue 12.5. The Boilermakers aren't just looking to win, they're looking to dominate. Expect Purdue to control the tempo, punish Indiana inside, and make this rivalry their own. Now, let's run that highlight reel one last time. Game 1 Butler Bulldogs 4. They're taking the underdog role and flipping the script on Georgetown. Game 2 St. Louis Billikens 1.5. Precision defense, clean execution, and a team that knows how to close. Game 3 Purdue Boilermakers 12.5. Because when you're a machine, you don't just win, you crush. 3 games, 3 picks, and if you've made it this far, you're already part of the winning team. Don't just follow the action on it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and remember, this isn't just predictions, it's prophecy.
Let's talk bankroll management, Malachi style. Listen up, because if you want to survive in this game, you better know the difference between playing and hunting. Pros don't play, pros hunt. First rule, your bankroll is sacred. You treat it like gold bars in a vault, not chips to throw around on the roulette table. You bet small, 1% to 3% of your total stash per game. Why? Because when the bullets start flying, you don't want to run out of ammo. You want to still be standing when the other guys are begging for bailouts. Second rule, don't chase. Wins are sweet and losses? Yeah, they sting like a snake bite. But chasing them? That's when you get sloppy. The minute you double down on emotion, you're dead. Bet the same whether you're flying high or crawling through the mud. Discipline keeps you alive, not luck. Third rule, know when to pull the trigger and when to walk away. Don't fall in love with the action, fall in love with the process. You win some, you lose some, but pros don't go broke trying to win it all in one night. Know when to cash out and leave the sportsbook wondering what just hit them. This isn't a game, it's survival. You manage your bankroll like a hunter manages their ammo. Miss a few shots, stay calm. You'll get the next one. Hit a winning streak? Don't lose your head. Stick to the plan, because the minute you overextend, you're prey, not predator. Be smart, stay ruthless. And remember, only amateurs think the sportsbook is unbeatable. The pros? We know it bleeds. Hit that like button, subscribe, and keep hunting with us. The next score's just around the corner.